guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sam, or known as Sammy MUE on Instagram. Today I'm going to be doing a full face review on Huda Beauty. I went ahead and picked up her foundation, some concealers, and also her tan tour contour with. And I also picked up 3 of her palettes, but you guys voted on the pink one. So that is how I got this look right here. If you want to see how I achieved it, go ahead and keep on watching. First, I'm going to start with a hangover primer using my mini because, girl, I don't know what my regular size is. So now we're going to go in with MAC's Painting Pot. I'm going to use this to prime my lids. And I'm going in with the Morphe Y15. First, start with this shade right here, and we're just gonna pack that onto the lid. Okay, so I went ahead and zoomed you guys in a little bit more. And then the next color that I'm gonna go in with is this one right here. And so far, this Huda Beauty is very pigmented, which is what I expected for the price point, because Huda Beauty is a little bit more of a luxury brand, and there is minimal fallout. Like, there's like no fallout at all, which is super impressive for the colors. And then we're gonna go in with the Be Bella Round Crease 114 brush. And we're gonna go in with that pretty purple right there. And we're just gonna pack that in to the actual crease line to define it. And then I'm gonna go back in with that first fluffy brush and just blend it in. And now, just with that little lavender color, I'm gonna use that on the top to soften it up just a little bit. And now I'm gonna open the lighter concealer Granola, and we're gonna use that to cut our crease. And I'm just using a Morphe brush. I'm not sure which one, but it's just a little angled brush. And then this is how the Huda Beauty concealer looks. It's more, it has like an eye applicator, which is good. Okay, the consistency is super thick and high coverage. And I start on the lash line and work my way up. So we're gonna go in with this shade right here. This one right here. I swatched it and it wasn't all that, but we're gonna take a Dainty Cosmetics brush. It's like this. Oh. It's like nothing's there. Okay. I definitely thought that it was gonna give me more of like a, oh my gosh. Maybe if we wet it with setting spray. Okay, with the setting spray it helped, but I don't really like it, if I'm being honest. With my finger, it is applying bit better, but okay. Well, that looks like that's as good as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna go in with back in with this pink right here and just blend. Something like that. To be honest, so far, like, look at that pan. Really bad, I'm not gonna lie. The shadows themselves were really nice, but the more pigmented, like the glittery, it was just missing pigmentation, I feel like. For a palette that's so expensive, I think I expect a little bit more, but let's go ahead and do the bottom lash line. I'm gonna go back in with that purple. I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my lashes so I could pop on some falsies. Now I'm going in with the Man Eater Tarte mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras because it's not too watery. It applies dry and I don't have to worry about like it smudging everywhere. Now we're gonna go in with another Dainty Cosmetics. They're gonna be in the style Dubai. And you can get these for all my local girls at the Vanity Box in Downey. The workers are super, super nice there, or I believe they have a website as well. Okay, now that we have the lashes on, looks a little bit better. To be honest, I was not like wowed at all with this palette, but hopefully the foundation is better. So now we're gonna go in with our Huda Beauty foundation. I got the shade Dulce de Leche 350G. Now this is supposed to be full coverage. And this is how it looks. Okay. Nothing too special, it's plastic. The pump. I already primed my face, so we're just gonna go in with our Juno Co sponge. And okay, so it smells so bomb, but I know there is a lot of people that are allergic to fragrances, so this does kind of have a strong smell. A little bit goes a long way, as you guys can see. It is full coverage for sure. And I actually really like it so far. The foundation is a yes for me. So I use 2 pumps on the bottom of the face, but for sure 1 pump is way too much for my forehead. So I'm gonna take a little bit less on the forehead. And always make sure to blend into your hairline, because you do not want to be different colors. That shit is embarrassing. Okay, and then just a little bit for the neck area. Always make sure to blend your foundation down, and to get your ears, because like I said, we do not want to be 3 different colors. Okay. So far the foundation looks really nice. It's full coverage, but it doesn't look like too cakey, so I do like that. I'm gonna use graham cracker, and this either is also full coverage, so I'm gonna try not to put too much. But okay, this applicator is not it. I thought, okay, there, to smudge it, yeah, but when you like to apply it, not really feeling it. Something like that. And with that same concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and go over any little areas that I tend to get darkened. So like my upper lip, the bottom of my lip, and just a little bit on my nose. There we go. And then this is the product that I'm like most excited for, which is the Tantor. I went ahead and picked up the medium one. Okay, so like right off the bat, it's not a lot of product, so just like be aware of that when you pick it up. Like don't expect this huge thing, because it's not very big at all. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Morphe M164, and I'm just gonna use that. Ooh, she creamy. Okay, yeah, it was way too dark. Good thing I did it on my hand first, because we don't want to do too much. Start on my forehead. I'm looking down at my mirror, if you're wondering why I'm looking down. And then I do a little bit on the side. And then just a little line down at the chin. And then the nose. For the nose, you want to be careful not to put too much, because that is a little bit harder to blend out. Okay, Huda. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. I'm gonna go in with Sigma's Kabuki Brush F88. So it does blend out pretty easily. Whenever I blend out the contour on my forehead, I try to bring it up to my hairline. And the reason why I contour my forehead is just to make it look a little bit smaller and to have more of like a warm face. Something like that. And then now we're gonna go in with a Juno Co brush. This is the ES05, and we're gonna take our Hoola bronzer. This is just like the regular one. I know they have like 3 versions, like a toasty one. This is like the first one they ever came out with. I'm gonna go in with the Firma 013, just to buff it out a little bit more. This is a little bit smaller, so I could be a little bit more precise. And now we're gonna go in with our blush using Kylie Cosmetics Kitten Baby. This is a nice coral pink, nothing too bright because we already have super bright eyes. And this is just a Morphe blush brush. It came in like a brush pack. And all I do is swipe that on the apples of my cheek. And if you wonder why I smile, it's because, well, I feel like when you smile, your cheeks are more defined. So I really try to get that cutesy little look. And then I put a little bit on the tip of my nose just to add more color to the center of my face because I did contour around. So the center of the face tends to look more bland. Okay, now that we're done with that, I'm gonna go in with Artist Couture, my favorite highlighter, Illuminati. Again, this is a product that a little bit does go a long way. A little Morphe fan brush. This is, it's just regular fan brush, nothing too special. I'm just gonna highlight the tip of my nose. And the cheeks. I try to be very careful because, like I said, a little does go a long way. This highlighter is a loose highlighter, so it's like a powder. But it is so bomb. It's like my all-time favorite highlighter for sure. And then we're gonna go in with this mini fan brush, also from Morphe. This is the M558. And I'm gonna use that to just highlight my brow bone. Add a little bit more. Okay, and now for my lip combo, I'm gonna go in with, so now for my lip combo, I'm gonna go in with Caramel by Kylie Cosmetics. Just line my lip with that. And now I'm gonna go in with ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Fantasia. It does look a little sloppy, so I'm just gonna go back in with that concealer, make it a little bit more neat. I'm gonna go back in with that purple. Go in with this super small Morphe brush to pop a little bit of highlight in the center right here, just to add a little bit more glow. And that is it. We're gonna go with our Hangover 3-in-1 primer. Okay, so this is the final look, you guys. First impressions of Huda Beauty. I really liked her foundation. It was definitely full coverage, but not too cakey. It was super easy to find my match shade on her website. It also helped me find the the concealer shades. The concealer was also very full coverage. I did like it, although I did not like it for cutting the crease. It was a little bit too thick for that. I did expect more like of a watery consistency, more like the Tarte Shape Concealer, but I guess because it's full coverage, that's why it's so thick. So if you're looking for a thick concealer and foundation, Huda Beauty is definitely your brand. If you're more of like a natural girl, this is for sure not for you. The applicators, I liked it. I like the applicator to smudge once the product was already out, but to actually take out the product and smudge it at the same time is a no-go, so don't try that. And then for the Tantor, I did like it. It was easily blendable on my nose. That's usually the hardest contour to do because it does stay harsh, and hers did blend out really, really nice. So the foundation, the concealer, and the Tantor was a yes for me. But the palette, unfortunately, was like I was not that much of a fan. I did like these colors right here. The solid colors were easy to blend. They did not have a lot of fallout, but unfortunately the glitters, I don't know if they're all like that, but this one right here was not pigmented as I thought it was gonna be.